Talking about your faith does not have to be scary. I think sometimes it feels like there's a lot of pressure, and also there is a sense of fear or rejection. But I've come to learn that a lot of people are really open to talking about faith, and it's really about how we approach them with it and being authentic about our own journeys, asking about their journey, and even if it's something that we disagree with, just learning to ask questions to really understand where they're coming from and build authentic conversation. The biggest portion of evangelism for me is that I work in a secular field. I spent the majority of my time at work with my colleagues, so there's a sense of being a witness to my colleagues. And with that, I've been through a journey and a process of asking a lot of questions of what it really means to be a follower of Jesus in a secular context. Steve had invited me out for breakfast, and he told me that he considered me an evangelist. And I remember getting a little bit defensive at that, because I think to me, the word evangelist is a strong word. So I had actually told him I don't consider myself an evangelist. So we both laughed at that. Steve had asked myself, Melissa Barr, and Rebecca Lehman to lead the learning group. There was one evening where I felt burdened with asking God how to share my faith in a loving way for people that were really hurting. And I remember coming to the group and just being honest, and I felt broken. I felt like I needed help with understanding how I could reach out to people while I might not agree with some of the actions, but to love them and to bring truth. The whole group was so good about just rallying around what I was feeling and being authentic and having deeper conversation. Having a group to talk through those issues and to hear their point of view and their examples goes a long way for me to feel like I'm part of a church that we're all really dealing with the same issues as we go out into the world. I think as we talk more of the heart that Steve had for what being missional means, I think that really opened up quite a bit of possibilities and opportunities of understanding really the nature of what that is, and how I believe I was already doing a lot of that but not recognizing that. So I found quite a bit of freedom in that aspect and was able to really understand more of a deeper calling of what it means to be a follower of Jesus and be a light. While certain people are gifted with evangelism, the rest of us, including myself, I don't believe I have the gifting, but we're still called to be missional as a way of life.